This looks like a pool table, and it is, but it also does many other things. It comes with all of the balls you need to play pool, the triangle to properly rack them, and the cue ball to play the game of pool. It also comes with 2 pool cues and some chalk so you can properly chalk those cues before you actually play some pool with your friend. The pockets you do have to install with some nails when you first get it, but they're pretty easy to install and they're pretty deep pockets. You can easily fit up to 6 balls in here before you actually have to rotate it around. It also comes with 2 of these benches, which we're gonna use a little bit later in the video, but these benches do pull out fully from under the table, so you can of course sit on them like normal benches, but then they also store everything inside of them. All those cues, the triangle, the chalk, you can store it right inside of the benches on both sides, and they store everything else, which we're just about to get to. I mentioned that it's not only a pool table, so let's do our first transformation using this board, which we'll put on both sides. So for step 1 of the transformation, we just put these beams on. They're pretty light beams. They just sit inside of the pool table here on both sides. And step number 2 is with that board I just showed you. It is a little bit heavier. It's probably 15-20 pounds. It just goes on top of those beams on the pool table right there and slides on about halfway until you meet the other one on the other side. And then the 2 boards just click into each other in the middle right there, just like that. And now we're seconds away from having a ping pong table, just a couple more steps. These little gadgets attach onto the side of the ping pong table that we just made, just in between that little hole right there, and sit on like this, which we'll obviously use for the net. And they tighten just by twisting them. And then that's it. The net just attaches onto this. It slides right over it with the 2 little handles on here. And that's it. In less than 60 seconds, our ping pong table is fully set up. And then also in those same benches of storage, you do get 2 ping pong paddles and a ball with it as well, so you can easily play ping pong. But there's actually still one more thing the table can do. So first I'm gonna disassemble the actual ping pong table. Basically just take the net off, take these little guys off by twisting them and pulling them off. And then all we need to do is take those boards that made up the ping pong table before and flip them upside down. Here is a sneak peek of what it looks like. And then once again, we just connect the boards back together after flipping them over, make sure they're aligned well. And after just 30 seconds max of transformation from that ping pong table, we now also have this beautiful dining table. And the table is honestly big enough for at least 6 people comfortably, but probably you could squeeze 8 onto here. And of course, those benches that stored everything from before can now be used to actually sit on and enjoy a nice dinner.